Good evening. The time is 9:13 p.m. The news headline: Tension as unknown gunmen gunned down forestry guard in Abeokuta. The news in full: There was tension in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, as unknown gunmen shot dead a man to be a forestry guard. The incident happened on Friday around Leme Abiola Way, Abeokuta, at about 8 p.m. Residents of the area scampered for safety as the assailants reportedly accosted the forestry guard on the main road and shot him dead. The Ogun State Police Command confirmed the incident to Daily Post on Saturday morning. However, the command's spokesperson, Abimbola Oyeyemi, said the incident was a cult clash. According to Oyeyemi, the deceased was shot dead by some suspected cultists. Yes, somebody was shot dead, but it was a cult clash. The information I have was that there was a cult clash around the Leme area yesterday, where a man who was also a forest guard was shot dead, Oyeyemi confirmed. He stated that the police are on top of the situation, adding that the matter is now at the State's Criminal Investigation Department, SCID, Eleweran. We have commenced investigation on the incident, and those behind it will be fished out. The case has been transferred to State CID, he added. Oyeyemi stressed that the police would continue to clamp down on cultists terrorizing the state if they refuse to renounce their membership of the outlawed groups. We have given them the window of opportunity before now that they should come forward and renounce their membership of these useless cult groups. Those who refuse to renounce, we have arrested many. Many are being prosecuted. Many of them are in prison custody. We will not rest until we get the last member of those useless groups, he threatened. The Deputy Superintendent of Police advised parents to warn their children against cultism, adding that being a member of any outlawed or proscribed cult group is a crime. Daily Post recalls that Governor Abeokuta recently listed cultism as part of the biggest security challenges facing the state. Abeokuta had earlier warned that he would demolish houses harboring cultists in the state, threatening that their parents would also be prosecuted. And the news analysis is very simple. Cult issue has actually been a very big one when it comes to the nation's mode of security. And just of recent, there was another cult clash, so to say, in Abeokuta, where we know that one of the criteria or issues that we are having in Nigeria as part is the security challenge. And aside the terrorism, banditry, and many others, even kidnapping, cultism is one of the fundamental security issue that is facing our country. And yet again, there was tension in somewhere in Abeokuta as some unknown gunmen actually gunned down a forestry guard in Abeokuta, and this raised a whole lot of tension because, as they said, many people do not know who those gunmen were. And this incident happened on Friday around Leme Abiola Way, somewhere in Abeokuta, at about 8 p.m. on that Friday night. And residents of the area actually, there is no how people would actually hear gunshots here and there and they will not flee from wherever they are. People were running helter-skelter just to find safety, and the assailants reportedly accosted the forestry guard on the main road, and he was reportedly shot dead. However, the Ogun State Police Command confirmed this same incident to the Daily Post on Saturday morning. The incident actually happened on Friday night. However, the command spokesperson, Abimbola Oyeyemi, said that the incident was a cult clash, and that unlike the unknown gunman that was used in that sense. So the command spokesperson said that it was a cult clash, and he said that the deceased was shot dead by some suspected cultists. And he said, Oyeyemi said, yes, somebody was shot dead, like in his words now, but it was a cult clash. The information I have was that there was a cult clash around the Leme area yesterday, where a man who was also a forest guard was shot dead. The command spokesperson for the police state in Ogun State actually confirmed that. He stated that the police are on top of the situation, adding that the matter is now at the State's Criminal Investigation Department, at Eleweron, and that they have commenced investigation about the incident so as to fish out those who are actually behind this cult clash that led to the death of the forest guard. And he said that the police will actually do everything in their law and capacity to make sure that they clamp down on cultists, especially every cult member, you understand, that are disturbing the peace of the state, saying that they have given a window opportunity before now to all members of the useless cult groups, that they should renounce their group and be safe under law. But many are, and that even they have arrested many of them and renounced them. Some of them have been arrested, and some of them in the prison custody, and that they will not rest until they get the last member of those useless groups. He threatened. And the deputy superintendent of police advised parents to warn their children against cultism. And the Daily Post also recalls that the governor of Ogun State, which is Governor Abeokuta, while listing out issues that are affecting the country, his own state particularly, he said that cultism is one of the biggest security challenge that has been facing the state, and they are doing their best to make sure that they reduce it and in fact stop cultism, because it is even an issue worldwide, but particularly in the states he has been complaining about it, and that they are doing everything in their own best to make sure that they arrest anyone of this cult member that refuses to renounce membership of whatsoever cult that they belong to. And he has added that Governor Abeokuta also threatened that any cult member, the parents of those cult members, once they catch the parent, the cult person, they are going to make sure that they also prosecute the parents of such a cult member, and also demolish their houses, the houses of anybody that is actually harboring these cultists and criminals. So it is sacrosanct for the parents of Ogun State now to make sure that after this dreadful incident that happened at Abiola Way, where a forestry guard actually lost his life, it is sacrosanct for them to make sure that they start calling their wards and their children that they should be careful and desist from any act that might actually tamper the image of their familyhood, and also that they should warn them against cultism. And I think the Ogun State schools in Ogun State, institutions in Ogun State, and every other settings in Ogun State now needs to start a campaign against cultism. And we also advise everyone here to make sure that they shun cultism, because it is not good for the society. The time is 9:22 p.m. Good evening.